Hey guys, today we're going to learn the basic isolation. There's two ways to learn this trick. First is the single-handed isolation, and then a two-handed isolation. I suggest learning this trick on a small hoop, but you can do it on any size hula hoop. Just keep in mind, the bigger the hula hoop, the more strength it will require. Start with your dominant hand. Mine is my right. Place the hula hoop in your dominant hand with your palm facing up. Lift the hula hoop so it frames your face. Then find a reference point. Keep the top of the hula hoop lined up with something in the distance, a tree branch, a corner of the ceiling, or a picture frame. Think of the hoop like the face of a clock. Begin with your hand at 12. And then leading with your pinky, travel to the 9 o'clock position. You don't want the hula hoop to move around. The hoop should be isolated. Once you're confident, move the hoop from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then from 12 to 6. Practice this downward motion from 12 to 6 in your dominant hand. Now we're going to come in with our non-dominant hand. Rotate from 12 to 6 in your dominant hand, and then place your non-dominant hand over the top. Then remove your dominant hand, and the opposite becomes the driving hand. Leading with the thumb of the non-dominant hand, begin to rotate your hand around the hula hoop from 6 to 3 o'clock. Practice moving your non-dominant hand around the hula hoop in this upward motion. At the top, we'll replace the non-dominant hand with the dominant hand and continue the rotation. Just remember that your dominant hand will be the driving hand on the way down, and the non-dominant hand will be the driving hand on the way up. To smooth out the trick and create the illusion, keep your wrists connected. All of the rules stay the same. Your dominant hand will drive down, and your non-dominant hand will drive up. You can then pick up the momentum to smooth out the trick. Now we'll break down the single-handed isolation. Now we will focus on 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 2 o'clock. This trick starts out the same as before. This time, rotate as far as you can. Your wrist will usually stop you around 10 o'clock. To complete the rotation, release the hula hoop when your wrist stops. Allow the hoop to travel across the back of your hand, where you then catch it at 2 o'clock. Speed and momentum will be your best friend in smoothing out this trick. Personally, I learned this version first and find it a lot easier. And that's it. Just keep practicing, and before long you'll be able to throw any isolation into your hula hoop flow. Have a great day, guys.